Hello, welcome to Down with Dragons. I'm DM Scott. With me, as always,
Adam playing Loon Sentinome, Peacemaker.
Chris playing Theobald Blackstaff.
And Mick playing Callan the Fool.
it's Tuesday night again. It's been another week. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's a week.
Awesome. It's a week, yeah.
It's a week, yes.
All right, high energy, guys. We got this.
All right. Yeah. Well,
So, I have some inspiration to dole out.
gotta find my inspiration sheet here. There it is.
Yes, have that. As a reminder, how inspiration works. Anybody who's watching, anybody has a cool moment for a character or something that just really that was it for them, or they think they just need it. Whatever your reason that you want to give out inspiration, just email at let me do the Sherry screen thing
Oh.
and click Down with Dragons mailbag at gmail.com. Subject line inspiration. And then to continue our other table that is still growing, I've been rolling. It just unfortunately hasn't happened. That's probably part of the problem with chaos. You never know when it's going to strike. What's in Callan's mouth? You never know what's going to happen and what's going to come out of there. So same email address, Down with Dragons mailbag at gmail.com. Subject line Callan's mouth, and just any of your ideas of weird things, effects, literally any idea. I'm pretty sure I can work with it and we'll add it to the table. That being said, inspiration. I have multiple to give out. Multiple. But I really feel we gotta do one in particular. It's a well-earned one. An unsung hero finally gets their first inspiration. Jerry, our producer,
Wow.
inspiration
I'd love to
for
see
the
how good is
sheer
that.
factor of last episode, the timing that was involved for our ending, the editing expertise that allowed that moment not only to happen, but cut perfectly so that apparently someone was on the edge of their seat going, "What?" So Jerry gets inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah. Then going through there's multiple inspirations, as I said, to Callan for having such an interesting conversation with Terrafin.
Yeah.
It was very, very fun and funny, and a new hat that isn't just a thing. It's also the fact that it's something that was already near and dear to you, and it's got now multiple meanings. And I mean, you're a wizard now. And also for making supper, man.
Yeah. No.
This felt like the right time.
Yeah. Loon.
Yes.
Literally everything with basically between you and your stepfather, your Mr. Smith, just finding out more about your, like, kind of as the audience is finding out these things, you were as well. Just in general, good stuff, and kind of for role play, kind of were the MVP of the night in their mind.
I mean, I did kind of get the spotlight there, so that I appreciate the
And you carried
inspiration.
it well.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You made it look effortless. That being said, continuing that same train of thought, for Theo as well, for the simple fact of everything that happened with Loon, and then the maiden revealed herself to him, and then him and Theo's conversation, he said you could tell there seemed to be a real development there, almost a restoring of faith in Theo, of like he's not crazy, and like you could tell in your face just the shock and just all of it, like, and just there was a certain amount of peace after finding out that message that was given to him.
Thank you.
So it was, yeah. And then that is it. So inspiration taken care of.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, you guys are doing good. You're doing real good. So last time on Down with Dragons, a lot happened. The halfway crew all together got to find out some things about Mr. Smith. Long conversation, finding out really what he's been doing, and the fact that, I mean, Loon found out he wasn't just abandoned by a father figure in his life, and that not only was he not just dropped off at some monastery, he's always been with family of some sort, whether he knew it or not. That his mother had been kidnapped. He had apparently half siblings that died in a fire, and a Goliath tribe had kidnapped, and he showed up through all of that. And Mr. Smith, upon your mother's dying words, took care of you, protected the boy for years. And eventually, when danger once again reared its head, he kind of took it upon himself to drop you off in the safest place he could think of, and then kind of put a bullseye on his back and went into the wilds, attracting that danger far from you. Also, finding out that apparently he's not doing so hot, and he has been taking a substance to help give him an edge in this.
Juicing.
He's been juicing, yep. And he's not doing so well. He's far enough along the road that obviously he's dependent on it, but also he's okay with it, because just one more day getting back at those barbarians. And so, confronted, the two of you have a nice chat about that, and also then get to just catch up. Callan, in the meantime, also got to have a nice little chat. Terrafin showed up, and man, you guys just hit it off once again. Some new gifts apparently bestowed, some sculptures created, tears were shed, and a fond parting. Also, as we saw, they parted ways after Callan getting a new hat, and that was a kind of physical representation of the gaining of some of his new abilities. Upon returning, Loon also had a visitor from apparently otherworldly figure as well, the maiden, with the look of a small child, had a conversation with Loon and asked some interesting, or helped him with some questions that he didn't even know he had, and concerns, and also apparently inspired him to make a creation, a divine symbol. And in that, he learned blacksmithing skill of making divine weave.
Yeah.
And then we ended it last episode, everyone around a fire, sharing a meal, laughs, and a nice moment, not worrying about all the hostility and all the troubles that they've been dealing pretty much daily. So we are going to pick up about 2 hours after that. It's still the same day. It's getting into evening now. early evening, and you all are still there in the cave. But as Loon was aware to start with that Mr. Smith said he'd be back within about a half hour. He has still not returned. So that's where we're going to pick up, in the cave. Everyone's full, satisfied, but there is a missing member in this cave.
I have to say, Kalun, that was a wonderful meal. Oh, I do not think I have been this full in so long.
Dumplings.
Oh, thank
Wait a
you.
minute. Where,
I just had all this extra stuff with me. Might as well make something.
you know, Mr. Smith said he would be back soon, but I haven't seen him anywhere. Has Owl had any updates recently? Perhaps we have to start looking, huh?
Is Owl back at this point?
Owl
Oh,
did
that's
check back
right.
in with you. Yep.
Oh, hold on. No, I'll send Owl up and out and around.
Okay.
Just to check it.
Roll me a survival check for this one.
Survival check.
Well, seeing as
Right.
you're looking
No,
for
I'm fine. I'm not
actual
arguing.
signs, and yeah,
It's been a while since I've done a survival check.
yeah.
That'd be a 17 plus a 6 is a 23.
All right.
What a
Um,
hit.
Very quickly, as Owl circles the area, no sign of Mr. Smith, like seeing him anywhere, but there is some signs of a possible trail, and it's heading off. It looks like to the north.
He went north, Loon. You said he was checking a trap line?
He said he was out to go check for food, looking around for, yes.
And he wasn't going far?
He said a half an hour. He did not mention anything longer than this.
It can't be far then. I'll send Owl out a little bit further along that general direction, northern, doing his normal sweeps.
Okay. So just going wider and just heading north, though.
Yep.
Right. So during that time, is there anything you guys would like to do, or do you just want to kind of jump time a little?
Yeah.
Did we not? Did that not count?
Oh,
Right.
calling
Diana?
Oh.
Diana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There was no response.
Oh,
Okay. Callan will have.
But I will say, you did feel a connection, but you know that you don't have to respond
Oh.
because it's one of those things where, depending, like, people can be asleep, people can be just in a scenario where they can't really say, do anything to respond to it. So it's like you did feel a connection, so
right.
like, she's not gone from this earth,
Kalun, how often can you use the effect on that thing?
I've been using it once a day. I don't know if maybe I hand it to you. It might work some more.
I just have a friend of mine. I've been
Just
trying.
here. Let's trade right now. You can try it.
Okay, I'll pass it over and I'll begin.
And
well,
before
hold on, before we get too further here, we should have checked in with Blink and let Blink know that, assuming she's alive, that we are alive.
Yes,
Callan
I imagine she
will
has to
have-
be freaking out right about now.
Callan will have, like, once we start getting antsy and wanting to check out what's going on, have as a ritual cast Unseen Servant to clean up the mess after cooking.
Let's not creep
It takes longer to ritual cast the Unseen Servant than it would take just to clean it up.
I'm sitting. I'm full. What do you want me
Yeah.
to do?
Yeah, I feel you, man. All right.
Just letting the dishes soak before you clean them. That's
Right,
what this
right.
time is.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Could get up and do all this work, or I could just sit here and use my
heavy
new-
dumplings.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, cool.
Hey, food babies are real. It's a thing.
100% agree. 100% agree.
All right, so you're setting up a ritual. So it's going to take about 10 minutes to do that. Did we change the earrings?
The earrings, yeah.
Okay.
how does it work? What do you do? I do not understand magic.
Well, if you know the person, you just think about them and think about sending a message to them. It cuts you off after a little bit, so
How long
you
is
can't
it?
send an unlimited message.
This is
Okay.
while Callan's kind of walking around the cave, like tracing out a circle.
What are you? Never mind. Perhaps this can wait. I'm actually getting quite concerned about Mr. Smith. Theobald, if you don't mind, I am going to go out and look for him. If you want to keep an eye on me, I will.
Oh, hold on here. He said we're surrounded by the Goliath tribes, and he's got traps all over the place, which he knows where they're all at.
Callum, can you pause for just a moment? Maybe you could disguise me. Put on. Oh, wait, there's not much foliage around here.
And then it can help if you stumble into one of your father's snares, or
He won't
God
be
knows what he
seen
knows.
getting harpooned.
You won't be seen. Yes, I got the feeling
That
he's
bush
in-
just screamed.
just based off that explosion that went off earlier. I'm guessing these aren't gentle catch and release traps that he has set up.
This
I-
is.
Let's
yes.
hold on. Let's see if all can find him. If he's not too far, then we can go after him. But
I just met the man. I cannot lose him already.
I understand that, Loon, but we don't want to lose you to something stupid in the dark either here.
Fine.
He doesn't
Fine.
come back.
Fine.
If Owl can't find him. We might have to just plan. Would probably be better for us to start in the morning when we can
So-
see.
So you just think about the person you are trying to contact, yes?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, and I'm gonna try and contact Freya. If there's any charges left on this, I think we know there isn't, but we don't know how many for real.
I get you.
So yeah, I'm just gonna start. Freya, it is Lun Sensenome. I've been trying to contact you for so long. Where are you? What have you been doing? I do not know. I have not been able to contact you. I hope this works.
He's just
Uh,
talking for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
do do do. I'm
Hello?
sorry. Please disconnect.
I thought you said this thing had a limit. I have never heard you talking this long. Perhaps you are doing things wrong.
Chapter 4. It was a dark day. Yeah, you definitely do, and you don't get the sense of any kind of energy or any connection, or like, honestly, you're not sure if you did anything or not. It feels the
I don't
same
know
as when
enough
you
about
talk to
magic
each other.
anyway.
Yeah, and if like when you just talk to each other, it just works. You don't feel like a buzzing or anything,
yeah.
you know.
Yep.
So as far as you're aware of, yep, might have worked. It might not have.
I don't worry. All right, cool.
So yeah, so as you're Theo has kind of talked to you, from going back out there, and you read your memoirs to Freya. Callan, your ritual ends, and there is now an
Excuse me.
unseen servant in the room. Not that anyone can see it. And all of a sudden, all of the bowl and stuff like that was used for eating on just.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Alan.
whoa, whoa! What is going on?
Callan,
Hey!
Well,
Callan,
it'd be rude to leave everything dirty.
All right, this is you then.
Clean up.
This is you.
No, that.
You just started drawing on the ground. You didn't tell us anything.
Oh, okay. I get what's going on. Yes, I did that.
This
so
is
now
very
I'm
unnatural.
cleaning up. Well, I'm not cleaning up, but
I'm gonna
We're
step
cleaning up.
outside.
You,
I just thought it would be rude to leave a mess,
who is that? Is you?
and I didn't want to do it myself.
Mr. Duplicate. You could have faked in Mr. Duplicate with the unseen servant, and we would have thought Mr. Duplicate had new powers. Mr. Decoy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Don't
like
give my
this
ideas.
idea.
Don't give me ideas.
Oh, it's too late.
That's-
Sorry, it
that's
popped out of my
great.
mouth.
Funny. I
Choose your destruction. It just popped in there.
Mr. Decoy / unseen servant is somehow going to cause our downfall.
yeah.
Well,
thing.
Callan's just gonna sit back until anybody's got any idea what we're doing.
Yeah, that's about
So,
where.
Yeah, and let's be honest, it's your first time doing this, Callan. As much as it's like, you know what, we don't really have a plan, we need to sit tight. And I just did a thing. And it's just kind of watching the everything move around and get cleaned off. And like some of this like dirtier stuff actually goes out and just starts walking away from the cave, like just floating away like towards the little creek that's a ways away. And then after a few minutes starts to float back wet and clean, you know.
Oh, wow.
Kind of floats by Theobald, who's just, what the hell?
So after about 20 30 minutes or so goes by, you're
It's
going
been too
to
long. What is Owl doing? Come on, please. Let me just go after him.
Hold on. It might not be a bad idea to set up a watch near the mouth of the cave. If he has run into something and he's coming back, he might need some cover. But I don't think it's right to go stumbling out in the dark after him at this point here.
I'm just gonna pre-dip like 4 darts into that sleeping stuff.
Okay. So, as another 10, 15, 30 more minutes, it's now getting darker, especially with the as sparsely foliage as these trees are here in the Deadwood. It starts to get darker as it goes behind the trees, and now it's getting into actual early dark. And around then, Owl is going to be flying around, and you're going to get kind of a ping on your attention and see movement. And you'll actually see a figure that is dragging very large shape behind. And within a few moments, Owl kind of landing on a tree and really focusing in, you can see that looks like Mr. Smith has something tied up and is dragging back towards your location.
It's all right, Loon. He's got, man, I don't know what kind of trap he had for that, but
What are you seeing?
something big.
Does he need help?
I don't,
He looks all right.
Which direction is he?
considering the stuff he's been drinking, I don't think he necessarily needs our help.
Where is he?
North.
All right, I'm gonna start heading out that way to meet him.
Careful, it's dark out.
I understand.
I'll
Well, hold on.
pull Loon. Keep an eye out for Owl. And I'll see if Owl can
Why not have him on my shoulder? He can direct
bit
me.
of a
Peck me on the ear to go one way, peck me on the other on the shoulder to go the other way.
a bloody
how-
ear.
However it works.
Maybe just
What are we doing?
Whether or not Owl's helping me, I want to go find like this has been too long, and he's at this point. It's like, you son of a, you told me a half an hour.
I think Callan he'd accompany Loon, help him out.
Theo's gonna set up, have the staff ready as a bow and just be setting up in case they need cover if they have to turn and run. I don't know what's going on here yet.
Yeah.
But I'll send Owl not on his shoulder because
I mean, I'd love
Owl's
to see
little.
how that work.
Owl's little. He would be fine, but I don't think biting his ear is necessarily going to be that. Maybe just from tree to tree in front of him and just kind of lead him along. If Owl can figure that out.
Since
Yeah.
we're worried
So-
something might happen, there'll be 2 Callans that it'll look like next to Loon.
Okay. Next question I have. Is anyone using light? Seeing as
No.
is anyone using a lighter?
I mean, I
Fix that to the top of a candle.
You've got a
and just walk
key
around.
fob thing. Like on your keys, a little tiny little key fob just to so you can see the lock, you know.
Oh, that thing still doesn't
Ah.
work right, or what? What's going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean the tiny little bead that you turned my orb into?
Yeah, that.
The joke is up, Matt. Why do you not just change it back, huh?
Okay,
like-
here, let me try.
I have to hand it back to him, and I'm
I'll,
gonna.
I'll
I'm
mage
gonna
hand
get
it out of his hand.
Get it. Why you cannot?
You don't know which Callan was the right one until I took it. So
Scott's over here. What?
The
I could just have
DM
a
has
moment to
something to
DM,
say.
please.
Yeah.
Callan,
yes,
I was sitting on this one since the end of last episode, but it didn't feel right.
uh-huh.
Roll me a percentile.
Oh
Oh yay!
no.
And it's perfect that you guys are doing this.
For heaven's sake.
75.
75.
Ah.
You know, I have a glowing anvil.
1,000 glowing BBs.
The stork. It's now a stork.
Hey, where's that
A stork of
rolling?
opening.
How's that rolling little returning ball doing? I forgot
Rolling,
about that
rolling,
thing.
rolling.
They could be friends.
Yeah. It for sure hasn't like started to gain its own followers and is now a religion. All right. So as you take the little orb and you're, get in your hand and you're just like, let me look, let me see if there's something. There has to be something. And all of a sudden you get this like metallic taste in your mouth. And there's a part of you that just goes, oh no, and you're going to suddenly just like start to almost choke. And as you feel there's something lodged in your throat, and yeah, looking at Loon, you see him just looks like panic in his eyes, just, and then, and a golden coin is going to hit Loon right in the forehead and then drop to the ground.
I thought we were doing better. What is this?
Well, I tried.
Give me that. I snatch the bead back and I put it back in the pocket. I grab a torch and I start to walk off again.
Do you want your coin?
That's just shout back at him in giant.
Calvin holding this coin. It is unlike any coin, like denominational, like there's really weird things like writing on the side. Like it doesn't even look like real writing. It looks like almost chicken scratch, kind of like using the humdinger or whatever typing font or whatever it is.
Wingdings?
Wingdings, thank you.
Yeah.
And you kind of look at it on one side, it has like all these like plants and grapes like embossed in it, and you flip it over, and on the other side it's like Terrafin, his face,
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, looking good, buddy.
Okay. You now have a Terrafin coin.
A Terrafin coin.
Stick that in the hat.
Right on.
Just so you know, Scott, I did grab a torch, like light up a torch before heading out.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was part of the whole like frustrated, like grab the bead, put it in the pocket, get a torch, light it up.
Yep. All right. So after a few moments of frustration, you get a torch going, and Callan,
At the cave mouth, watching the torch going through the
yeah,
forest.
yeah, totally sneaky. No one can see. And as
I'm
just as you get the torch lit and you raise it up, and you're like, all right, and you start just storming in that direction. From in the darkness ahead of you, you hear, put out that light, you idiots.
Oh, I'm the idiot. You are the one who has made us wait for an extra 3 hours to wait. Like stab it into the ground.
As he kind of starts walking up, and you can start to see the movement in the dark, and it's just like, where else were you going? I didn't know you had any appointments.
It was not me who was the appointment. You are the one who said you would be back in a half an hour. How long has it been, huh? It is dark.
I didn't notice. It just keeps dragging and gets up to you, and you can see now he is dragging two fairly large Goliaths that look knocked out, and just arms dragging behind them, tied up at the wrist, and he's just by both feet, just dragging him.
Well, at least you have something to show for your being late, huh?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I brought supper.
Well, we've
He
already
just
been.
and he kind of just looks at you and he's like, "They taste horrible." And just then keeps going.
Good
Somehow that phrase you followed with is worse than the initial one.
As he leaves you, now heading back towards the cave, back into the dark, away from the fight, you just,
Well, I see where you got your skills, Loon.
I did not learn that from him.
I appreciate that you put me on a Jovoy first.
You'll actually get a chuckle out of Loon for that one.
After a little bit, you all kind of recollect and go back towards the cave. You'll Theo see, these two get dragged in, and he'll start to secure them more properly, and like secure them hands behind their back, and actually put some decent sized like I guess almost the equivalent of a log with the size they are, and just
I'm
securing their arms with that kind of straight lock, behind the back, and really making sure they're not going to go anywhere.
I'm gonna see if I can find a branch or something and see if I can start wiping out his back trail.
Oh,
Not forever, but
yeah,
50 out, just to get away from the cave.
yeah, by all means. Roll me a survival check.
Yeah, not great.
Seaboard, what are you up to over there?
Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
watched Theobald doing this, and then I just kind of go behind him and like wave my hand and do it better using mold earth.
Yeah, so Theo, it's dark and you kind of going through this, and you're using owl and it's like an owl. This is like, sure, it's better,
Yep.
and you're like, gonna have to do better in the morning, like when I can see better. And then all of a sudden you just hear like a snapping of the finger, and all of a sudden all the leaves and the ground and like the grass all start to move and flex. So it looks like no one's walked here.
And now I'm lost in the woods.
Where did hello? Yeah. So that's a thing. Yeah. It's a limited range, but you could totally get away doing that. So after a little bit, you'll see Mr. Smith will actually start to pull out some rations, because apparently, nobody saved him any food, and he'll start eating, and kind of in the cave, and there's the two Goliaths are in there as well, and they are kind of tied up and just kind of separated and off to the sides.
So, what is the point of this? You have not. Why did you bring them back here? Why did you not just dispatch of them the way that I'm sure you have been doing?
And as he's taking amazing, they were talking information.
Information about what?
Well, you said it yourself. You wanted to know more about all that stuff, and this tribe is going to have that information. So I figure I could mix it up a little bit for once and actually talk a little bit more to this time.
Have you ever tried to talk to them before? Huh?
Oh, plenty of times when I needed to know their movements, and so I could stay ahead of them.
So they do speak common.
No, I speak giant.
Well, that makes more sense then, huh?
So he'll just keep eating, and as you guys are all there, so you guys are doing a lot more of that magic, I see.
Yeah, while he's talking, I'm going to be checking out the Goliaths, making sure that they're not like over injured, like patching them up as I look at them.
They definitely look like they've
been dragged through about 70 miles of just junk.
Yeah, and besides that, it also looks like one of them has a pretty good knot on his head, and the other one definitely looks like he's got some good strangulation marks.
Well, I see you have not lost your finesse in your old age.
I am getting a little slower. That one saw me coming.
Just shake my head and kind of like do what I can to mitigate the pain that's going to be upon them when they wake up.
He's just like, it's really not worth it. They're gonna be going through a lot more.
Why?
That's not gonna be.
Why?
Well, they're not
Why?
gonna just share.
Hmm.
Can we at least try? Please.
You speak giant?
Of course I speak giant.
Just saying.
Master Adranor, Uncle Adranor was not completely foolish in not allowing me to know my heritage.
He's got a point. He maybe if we step out of the cave, Lou may be able to convince them that he's on his own and see if he can't talk to them a little bit.
Besides, you have given me information. Perhaps I can use some of that to put the fear of God in them, as it were.
You boys want to take a spin at it? I'm more than willing to let you.
Callan, you have any of those earrings left?
No extra earrings. Do we want to give someone to someone else?
Well, I just thought maybe Loon's dad here might want to listen in on the interrogation that Loon's putting him through.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. He knows more about these giants than I do. Perhaps he could feed me a little information on the side, eh?
Oh, Slate and
Slate, didn't we give one to Sealy?
No.
No.
You.
I have one. You have one. Mick has one.
Slate has one.
Slate has one.
I don't think we gave one to Telsia.
We had
You
five,
did
didn't we?
temporarily.
But she gave it back.
Yeah.
He gave it back. Yep.
So we should have one extra.
Slate.
right?
Yeah,
So
should be
we'll
one more.
have
Yeah.
one extra.
Should be
then.
two. Yeah, one extra. Two extra. Because there were the
I
five
thought
plus
there
the
were only-
master earring.
Oh, the master.
Right?
Yeah,
No, it was.
it was 5 with the master, wasn't it?
I gotta dig up my notes on that.
We can hold. We
All
have
right.
at least one extra, right?
You know what? Let's just. Yeah. Either way, we have one extra right now for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
find
yeah.
out for sure.
That's all we need.
It doesn't matter right now. I mean, it matters to me, but hey, I'll
Right
find
on.
Callan, why don't you let him have that one of that extra ones, and we'll,
Okay.
if you're all right with this,
Oh,
Mr. Smith.
I'd love to see what you all have planned.
I'm not going to be in here, but we can
Well,
talk back to them too if we have suggestions to.
I am not well versed in the interrogation. I will need a little bit of help here and there.
Well,
but,
just start with, hey, you rescued them from the madman in the woods.
well, that's not going to work. They're all tied up.
Well, but you don't now say you're not from their tribe. You don't necessarily trust them either. So they need to convince you what's going on.
Wait.
See, this is why I need people like you. I do not know these things.
That's why we got
can
the
help.
earrings.
This is clever.
They speak giant.
I speak giant.
You speak giant.
Aye.
Here, give me a few minutes. I'll be able to speak giant.
Are you doing another one of those weird, like walking around the floor with the
Yep,
with the chalk
Callan.
things?
Grabs a
Sure
pinch
am.
of- Callan grabs a pinch of soot and some salt from his stuff and does the ritual for comprehend languages.
That's a good point. I don't know giant, so y'all just keep me updated.
Oh, I forgot about because I'd have to translate while I'm.
Well, your father can translate if there's something going on that I need to know about,
That's fair enough.
or Callan can. Apparently,
All the things.
They're
So yeah,
very
you're-
reliable.
You start
I'll just
setting
be
up
on
your
standby.
ritual. Loon, what are you doing while he's doing that? You're psyching yourself up. What are you doing?
I'm in my head, like psyching myself up by kind of dressing them down. Like, okay, this is what they look like. Why are they so much bigger than me? Like, what the heck? I thought I was big. Like, getting lost in that whole thing every now and then. Wait, get back. Just see
Just breathe, Loon. Just breathe.
Right.
It's all gonna be okay.
Like,
I'd
please.
say like one definitely looks about your size, Loon. Definitely still more muscular, like
Oh, yeah.
bigger build. But
yeah,
height
I've
wise,
definitely
he
got the
probably is about the
swimmer's
same.
physique, not the heavyweight lifter. Like,
Yeah.
I'll leave Owl in here too, so I've got eyes on just in case something goes weird with the earrings. So I'll come in and take up a perch somewhere off out of the way, and then I'm gonna head out of the cave.
Yeah, as you say all that, and Owl comes in, and he, Mr. Smith, just he's like, okay, that makes more sense because I was gonna shoot that bird.
Yeah,
Well, it would not
it's a
have
pain
been
in
the
the
end
butt
of
to
the
call
world,
him
but
back.
we're glad you did not.
Okay, so
Right.
you're psyched up. Theo stepped out. Callan, your ritual goes off. You now have comprehend language.
I'll. Calhoun, there is no. Is there any more of that food left? Any more of the soup?
No, wait.
Any,
It all got cleaned up.
We ate it all.
If someone hadn't been a pig loon,
oh, I am sorry. It hasn't been a while since we received a
You're
good
growing
square
boy.
meal.
you're
Food
a
is
growing
good.
boy. That's fine.
Food is
Well, very
good. There.
Did you pick up any critters on your way? Perhaps anybody have a squirrel or anything, a rabbit, a deer, something I could be just a little piece
Just-
offering in the
there
meantime
are
for
a
information?
few things that are like hanging in this cave.
Oh, okay, yeah,
that-
yeah.
I think we got some rice left.
Uh,
A lot of rice.
All right, cool. All right,
Don't
yeah,
you
I'll just
remember?
kind of like okay, and I'm gonna shoo him out, and I'm gonna try and wake him up as gently as I can.
Okay. So give me a second.
Holy crap!
All right, I'll be ready.
Muttering
to run
advice to
in.
Loon this whole time. Remember, they're the ones tied up. Owl's in there if you need help.
Right,
Stay calm. Breathe.
right.
Breathe. You're in charge. You're in charge. Not the crazy old man outside. No offense,
great-
Mr. Smith.
That's funny.
Can't hear you, Scott.
Oh, Scott, you're out. Yep.
It's that mute button. Gosh, darn it. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. So as you're going through all that, Mr. Smith, like as you're all talking, it's just like, what is with you guys? You know, how are you? How'd you make it here?
We are
Teamwork.
unorthodox, but we get that done.
So the more your height one, we'll call him for the moment Goliath number 2, and the one who definitely looks much larger, we'll call Goliath number 1. Who are you waking up?
I want to start with the smaller one, less intimidating.
Yeah, I get it.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So you start to try to wake him up and use from your herbalism kit or something. You find something kind of a smelling salt type thing.
Yeah. Yep.
And after a little bit, he'll just kind of look around and see where he's at and try to move. And he's
No, it is not worth it. How are you feeling? I mean, of course, you're going to be a little painful, but nothing broken.
just I assume you're
In giant. Yes, of
Okay,
course.
just making
yeah.
sure because I can
Yeah.
also see you having this half conversation, be like, "Oh crap."
Loon, I could understand you at that time.
wait,
You
sorry.
need to switch language.
That's
After-
Giant. I know Giant. I know Giant too, apparently.
These earrings are amazing. Yeah. So as you're saying all this to him, he's just staring at you and kind of looks over at his companion who's tied up and still unconscious and just glaring.
I get it. It is an unfortunate place you've been found in. You're lucky. I found you. I was able to take care of the man who was attacking you. But I do not recognize you from these parts.
lying like this.
Roll a deception, please.
I know. I even like lying the way I am. I can feel it in my chest. I'm like, ooh. Deception. I did well. Okay, that's an 18 plus deception of where the heck is deception? Plus 1, 19.
Okay. He kind of looks at you skeptically and just looks you kind of up and down, and then just real quiet and in a much like little higher voice than you would expect from is, you killed the ghost?
Well, kill is a bit of a strong term. I got him to run away. He is not doing well.
So, if you're here to help, cut me loose there, brother.
No, 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 no. You say brother, but I do not know you. We are not of same tribe, as it were.
Still, you're one of us.
I have a few questions. What are you doing out here so far, huh?
You know, we were just hunting, looking for food when the ghost attacked us.
Hmm. I heard you are having some troubles with him. He took quite a hit out of most of your peoples the other day.
I wouldn't know anything about that. It's just me and my brother.
Who do you belong to?
What do you
Is it-
mean?
The tribe. The tribe.
Oh, we're outcasts. We just travel and hunt, trade when we can.
That is unfortunate. Inside check.
Sure.
Oh, for heaven's sake. That's a natural 4 plus inside of 5, 4, 9.
Yeah, he might be an outcast.
Might be.
Like, no, it's like, okay.
No, yeah, for real. Like, yeah. Well, perhaps you and I have more in common than I thought.
From
I
the
am-
hearing you
I-
hear, he's lying. He's 100% lying.
He's talking about ghosts. Do I have the right channel?
Callan, shut up.
Boone, what is this?
Callan, shut up.
Hold on.
Oh.
If you are outcast, perhaps you can tell. Can I see anything on them that would indicate perhaps a tribe alignment?
I'm gonna say, I mean, there's lots of tattoos and
Yeah,
markings
yeah.
and all
Yep.
kinds of things. Especially for how you were kind of brought up and certain knowledge you
I
were
know a
definitely scared
little.
away from.
Yeah.
You might understand that they have similar tattoos and scars and like certain scarification and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
nothing that'd be like, oh, I know, like that's that family tribe, or that clan.
Well, right. No, is it more like outcast? Like typically when you're outcast, you're like marked, like some of that is taken away. Can I
that's
tell any of that?
roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, dice. Straight intelligence of 15.
15.
16 minus 1.
It's really hard to tell.
Okay.
Like it's like not a bad thought, and maybe if you knew more about their tribe they're a part of, there would be some indication.
Sure. Well, that is unfortunate being outcasts. Must not be easy surviving in these woods on your own.
How do I use this thing? Can he hear me? Like they're lying.
Yeah. You just think about him and you should be able to hear you. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't
must be
actually have to talk. Like he's almost shot, like raised voice
Ah.
next to you.
Yeah, and it's, you like the other Goliath might see a head tick, like just like. I'm sorry, there is a pain in my neck. It has not been doing me well recently. You must be not feeling the best, eh? A little bit of water, a little bit of food. I'll kind of pick a thing off the roof, and I've been here for a little while myself. I've been tracking down a few things that I have been heard. I apparently was abandoned as a child, and recently came upon information about the tribe here that I suppose has been looking for a certain Goliath, and I thought, perhaps I'm going to give it a chance. And I'll just be kind of like just rambling a little bit as I'm talking, pulling it down, and turning around and starting to feed it to him.
Outside, he's not thinking of communicating, but outside, it's like, does he always tell everyone everything?
Yes. He's
No filter.
an open book.
and it'll be an extra. Yes, unfortunately, so that.
Oh no, he didn't send that. He didn't send
Oh,
that.
he didn't
No.
send
No,
that. Okay.
he just
Remind
kind of
us-
next to you.
Remind us to tell you about the time that the assassins showed up for us.
Oh, I can't wait to
Callan.
hear that one.
Can you make Mr. Decoy look like Mr. Smith if need be?
Oh, totally. I got the I can
Loon.
copy the image right here. So
Loon, if need be, if you have to show off a little bit how tough you are, you can come out, grab Mr. Decoy, who looks like Mr. Smith, and drag him at the body in and just drop him and show them that you mean business. You're not someone to be messed with.
I can't say anything back, but I can't remember. Okay.
Make me a concentration check.
Yeah, I knew it. Oh,
Because
gosh.
yeah, just I can see him just be like,
Concentration check.
yeah,
Okay, so that's +2, so 14.
okay, not bad, not bad. It's okay.
yeah.
Like there's a unnatural pause as
Yeah.
you're like, but you just go stiff as a board for just a second, then you know.
Yeah.
So he's kind of watching you, and he's like, "Yo, me and my brother would be fine to leave." Just kind of lifts, it's. Thank you for scaring off the ghost, but we're good, friend.
Perhaps we are. Give me just a moment, please. And I'm gonna exit the cavern.
So you step out, and like immediately, Mr. Smith is just like, "What do you got? Becoming friends? Telling him everything?
I'm trying to get the information, but I do not know how to do it. I don't do I.
You gave him a lot."
I'm sure I did. Do I look like the kind of man who knows how to interrogate, huh?
And he just kind of like looks you up and down. He's like, "Well, you look intimidating, at least."
Callan, can you look like Loon?
oh yes,
Oh gosh.
I can.
Loon, take a break.
Oh, good. We're going to go for the schizophrenic good cop, bad cop. Okay. All right,
Okay.
let's do this.
I know what I want, but he's too nice. He's not the kind of smack him around, get the information.
I get that.
Here, have some jerky. Sit down.
Just listen.
Okay.
He like just like
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll be
Quick bullet
like,
points. What information do we want?
listen, I am just looking for the name of the chief. Like, why did he abandon his child so long ago? No, not abandoned. Why are they looking for this certain Goliath for so long? Why so long? What
Okay.
is so important about him?
What could go wrong with this plan?
Okay.
he's just
I got it. I look at Loon, and then I turn it into Loon Sentinel.
Woo, uh,
Physically this time,
Whoa.
using Alter Self.
and I just kind of, really? Is that what I? Whoa! And I kinda poke at
Are we
your
ready?
floor.
Okay. Who are they? And
I
get
have
my-
not gotten names. They say they are outcasts, but he says they're lying. I heard you, by the way. I heard you. It is hard. I cannot respond because then they know.
who cares?
I care.
All right. All right. Is there maybe like a shovel around I can grab before I go in?
I would
yeah,
probably
he's-
have one in my
he's-
survival pack.
Yeah, it'd be like a smaller kind of shovel, but yeah.
Survivals. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Callan, as Loon Sentinel, saunters in and takes a good look at the two Goliaths and
Yep, one's still unconscious. The other one kind of looks like semi-hopeful.
carrying a shovel now. And just kind of changes the mood a bit as Loon Sentinel. You know, there's more stuff I think is up in the air I'd like to know. Think you could help me out with that?
Kind of looks over. It's not much. I think I know that you want to know. You're talking about being abandoned as a child, looking for your tribe. Like we're tribeless, friend.
Oh, okay. What's the floor made out of here?
Just dirt, like
Dirt?
just
Ooh.
hard pressed or like dirt. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend to shovel, but the earth will just move for me, and I'm just gonna dig a Goliath size grave.
I'll take
Right in
up
front
pretty
of him.
much, yeah, like the size of the width of this area. But yeah,
Yeah.
so you've made the equivalent of like a trench, basically, like separating, and
Just
he's
been very
just kind
quiet.
of
Why is he just grunting? What is
Right,
going on?
and It just takes like 2 actions.
Digging in the
Yeah.
pulses.
So yeah, he watches all this and he's just like, kind of starts to lean back and just eyes a little bigger, staring at you.
Mhm. Oh, that was hard work, although it wasn't hard work. And then I'll do a little bit of flash a little bit of thaumaturgy to make the eyes kind of do something weird.
Okay,
Freak
roll
him
me an
out.
intimidation check.
Ahead, and then ask him the questions. Who's your chieftain? And why was I abandoned as a youth?
Roll me an intimidation check. With advantage for
Okay.
with everything in
Yikes.
your
Done. 22.
Bro.
Okay. He definitely kind of is leaning away as much as he can a little bit, and it's just I told you I'm just. Oh, actually, here's a question. It just popped in my head. You have the spell in front of you for comprehend language. Is
Yep.
it concentration?
It
Because
is
I know
not.
alter. It is not good. Okay. Making sure, because I was like, oh wait, there could be a language barrier. Yep. Giant. He just starts. He's like, I told you, my brother. We're just hunting. We were just. We don't have a tribe. I don't have to chieftain anymore. Come on, you just rescued me, and now you're gonna.
Yeah, I think what I want to know is more important than letting you go right now. Just a thought.
Outside, Mr. Smith
Is he
he's just like,
lying?
what is he
I'm
doing?
asking myself, but I'm kind of. Is he lying to Mr. Smith?
You see a little grin on his face. He's like, oh yeah, he is.
Ah,
This is good. How do you?
you're lying.
No, we were hunting, and you scared off the ghost. Remember, like he attacked us, and we, there's nothing we can. I can't answer why
Is his
you were
buddy
abandoned,
tied
man.
to something?
He's
or-
he's tied the same way he is, just kind of he's tipped over.
If he doesn't know why I was
unconscious.
abandoned, ask them why they are looking for the Goliath. Why are they looking
Please.
for this Goliath?
Please tell me you palmed the globe and you're gonna shine the little tiny light in his face.
Where were you on the 5th of March?
No, I didn't think of that. But I will help his buddy who's still asleep if he's tied up. I'll just let him rest in the grave I dug.
Oh,
dear.
so you just kind of go over and just drag him and drop him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he drops in, and like you just hear a kind of a as he hits, and he's like, no, this isn't necessary. This is. Well, we can find. I know there's others in these woods. We could find somebody. We could find somebody.
I
This
could
isn't
find
necessary.
somebody else to ask these questions to too, but I'm hoping you can answer them for me. So you could save me the time, or this isn't going to go your way.
I don't know what you want from us. We didn't do anything. I get it. Maybe. Okay. I've got something I could show you. If you could untie me, I could probably show it to you. Like
That's
maybe
not a great idea.
No.
repeat.
That's
Do
never a
not
good idea.
untie him. Do not untie him.
So what do you have? Where is it?
No, it's in my boot, and you've got my hands tied to my ankles, and can't really do anything to get at it. It's
Oh yeah. Oh, let me help you with that, and I can use Mage Hand to grab it. Dig in his boot. Try to dig in his boot.
yep. He's not lying. He is. The rope is attached and everything, and so it's like the boot kind of shakes, and he's like, see, I'm tied in pretty good here. If you just loosen.
All right. So I couldn't use Mage Hand to try to dig into the boot that he says he's getting.
Like you could, but the thing is whatever is in there and that you cannot see is also tied in.
Put the boot off.
Yeah,
yeah.
cut the foot off.
No. Yeah. I kind of whack him on the shoulder.
That's a Well,
He'll tell the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I'll at least pull a dagger out while I'm thinking about it and take a beat. Does it look like I'd be able to grab his boot off?
With a little work, you probably could. Depends on it. Like, do you want to keep him secure?
Oh, that would might compromise.
It might compromise because
Oh,
I mean
okay.
he is like he
You
was
can't get
trying
a
to,
kill and he can tell you what it is. Or just drag him into dump him on top of his brother.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Start
I'm
filling
being
in
a
the
little,
hole. I bet he starts talking.
Nah, I'm being a little harsh here. I'm sorry. I think you you see what I want, and you see the importance of helping me out, being a good friend here. So
Boone,
Callan
you're
will
gonna have
cast
one hell of a reputation after this.
Charm
Oh,
person
those-
on this.
Oh,
Goliath.
dear.
oh,
There it
wisdom
is.
save.
There it
Wisdom
is.
save 14.
— 13.
Oh boy.
So yeah, well, why don't you just
He just
uh
eyes kind of you see his relaxes and he just
why don't you
Hey.
just relax? The bonds, they're not bothering you right now. You're just gonna let me take your boot off quick here and check out what you have for me here.
yeah, it's a knife. I was gonna try and kill you with it.
Oh,
I'm really
wonderful.
sorry. I'm really like
You don't mind
was-
if I keep it
Why
as a
are my
souvenir,
people
do you?
savages? What the heck is wrong with all of them, eh?
I don't mind at all. I mean, one
Yeah.
friend or another, man.
Right on, to commemorate our friendship. I'm just gonna hang on to this.
You're not gonna like actually bury us in there, are you? Because I really like. It doesn't sound like what friends do. And I can like we're friends. Obviously, he's not using his hand, but I honestly think it'll hurt me if I don't use my hands.
Ah, gosh, you're really making me think, and I appreciate that. So I'll consider that for now. Yeah, good point. Do you have anything else that will help me out right now?
Yeah, I mean, you might be you might be the kid everyone's looking for, man. Like, we've been looking for a long time for
Why?
this.
Why?
This prophecy was, delivered a long time ago, and we have to find the kid, and that slave of took the kid and ran off. I mean, we
Yes.
found her eventually, but fortunately we've been just tracking that dang ghost for years now, to the point where I'll be honest, there's talk that we're thinking about just killing the chief and just being done with this whole thing. I mean, tribe's doomed anyway, so what does it really matter?
So you were thinking of killing your own chief to end this whole feud. Is that what you're saying?
Well, not really to end it, just to be done with it. I mean, if it's going to happen, I mean, we've got a brighter future, ahead of us. We might as well.
You're
at
a
least,
real leader. That you sound like a real visionary there. So
Oh
This
no,
is
not
me.
me. No,
This is not me. Why is he talking like this? This is not me.
one of the other
Boone, we're finding out
stronger
information.
ones has been
That-
quietly gaining support. Looking to
hey,
end
but
things.
don't sell yourself short. At least you're recognizing that that's probably a good plan.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like getting rid of this whole uh, prophecy and just embracing the fact of this tribe's done. Fully sign up with the Bloodied Fist. We've got a whole new tribe. We're good to go.
Whoa. Back that up, Callan, and find out about the Bloody Fist.
Tell me more about the Bloody
Well,
Fist.
Orc band. Normally, most of us were a little hesitant about that, but like this guy, this chieftain of there apparently has united the entire all the orc tribes, and he's got
Probably hear
some serious
cussing.
power. And like there's even stories about the fact that he is I don't know, like a dark godling, maybe, I don't know. Either way, he's got powers he should not have. Like he's like half of one of the weird women, like powers like one of them, but he's got them. It's either way, it seems like it's the right move to make. If we're gonna already be doomed, might as well abandon what's not working. And
Why are we doing
involve
Seal
them.
Bones things? This was supposed to be about me, huh?
Sorry, Loon. Callan, what's the prophecy? Oh,
Sidetracked.
wait. Where's the Bloody Fist at now? Where's
Hold on.
Gardash at?
So you said you guys found this slave, right?
Yeah. We were hunting her once she took that kid.
And
Wounded her.
What happened to her?
Well, she escaped. Eventually, we found where somebody must have buried her or something, but we found her and brought her body back. Then kept looking in that area, looking for the kid, and I wasn't there that day, but apparently they found the ghost, and we've been hunting him because he knows where the kid is. But it might be you, man.
It might
That
be.
actually would help my position a lot. If like you should come back with us, because like you have potentially some support. Granted, some of the others may not be happy, but at least the prophecy can get figured out.
Huh.
Callan, what is the prophecy?
Prophecy. Tell me about this prophecy.
How do I know if I'm the one, huh?
It's jeez. I'm gonna roll for him real quick. He's like, I'll be honest, I never really paid that close attention. I lied about that too. He's not my brother. That's Keg. He pays more attention to that. I kind of something about full moon. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really remember of it. All I remember is that there's destruction in our path and chosen child showing us the right way. I don't know. But either way, whatever it is, can't fight him. Without him, clan doomed. So we should just,
You've been keeping me
leave
away
the
from this.
band.
What?
So
I am supposed to lead these people out of this, and you have been keeping me. And I'm just like berating Mr. Smith.
he's looking, he's just like, keep it down. Like, I didn't know the prophecy, and they're barbarians.
Why would you have brought me back here, huh? What is so wrong about me leading my a clan of people about me out of doom, huh? If they are doomed, why do I not go back and help them, huh?
Callan is listening and probably.
Oh yeah, this is.
And
He's just kind of and the Goliath in front of him is like, what?
Callan, can he ask his his so-called brother? If you wake him up, leave him in the trench and tied up. But
Mhm.
maybe he can ask his brother more about the
How
prophecy.
long does this charm person last?
An hour, right?
An
An hour.
Oh, we got
We
this
got
guy.
time.
We got him. I was
Uh,
like, this thing is only like 10 minutes, right? No, they're good.
I know.
Yeah. So I can. So
Thank
your
goodness
brother
for a
knows.
low
Your
roll.
friend knows more about the prophecy than.
Yeah, he pays attention to that stuff. He's a little bit more bookish. He's a nerd.
Ah,
Wow, big guys. are
I'd be
nerds. Way
interested to
break
hear
the
it. We
stereotype.
should wake him up.
Yeah. Hey, kind of gestures again. He's like, any chance we could like it's starting to cut off circulation, man.
Yeah, one thing at a time though, okay? And then I'll dump some water on the.
Of course. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So waking him up.
Yes.
Okay.
Just dump water on him.
Yeah, just and he's looks up and just kind of looking just mean mug face again. Just
Hello, my friend. My name is Lunsensinom. No need. Like I said, we're friends. And I hear that you are very up on the prophecy, and I would very much like to hear about that.
he just looks at you, then looks over at your friend, and he just it's like, have you been telling them things? And he's just like, no, it's okay. He's cool. He's one of us. I mean, he might be the kid. And he just kind of glares back and forth, and once again just
So, the prophecy, yes, you know about it?
I won't tell you anything.
I see. And I'll
Dude,
look over
it's
to the
okay.
other
Just tell
Goliath.
him.
He probably needs a little incentive, and I'll scoop some of the dirt onto his face.
Okay. So yeah, little dirt goes
Start
and he just
burying him.
shakes his head and just
Just keep going. Keep
Is
going.
he always
until
this stubborn?
He's laying down, so it won't take long to cover him up if you want.
Yep. Just let him as long as possible. He can still talk if he wants to.
Okay, so just right up to
Just
the
be
face.
sitting there patiently. Prophecy.
Roll me
Prophecy.
God, you're doing it such in between. I could say persuasion or intimidation. I'll let you choose. Which one are you going for? Because you are kind of still being charming, but also trying to.
You are burying a man alive.
Yeah, there's that
Persuasion.
other side of it.
Persuasion.
Oh, okay.
And that'll be a 21.
Oh.
He just kind of just as it gets right, like he's just fighting it every now and then. Yeah, stop! Just stop!
Oh, okay. Yes. You're ready. Good.
And he's like, he'll tell you it's all right. He's like, come on, go ahead, it's all right. I'm fine. Look, and he looks really unhappy, tied up, mostly buried now. You want the whole thing?
Yes. The whole thing would be great.
You let us go?
Of course.
Are you really gonna let him go?
Roll me a
Right
deception.
into Mr. Smith.
We're all
Death
waiting
is
for
a
him.
release.
Oh yeah. For
Mm.
barbarians, that is true.
That's only a 12.
He just looks at it and he's just like, bullshit.
Yeah, I'm a little on the fence about it still, but you can help the odds of that.
What do I get if I tell you
What do you want?
to go?
Sure.
Okay, the odds are far more likely that you will be able to go if you tell me about the prophecy.
Oh, you can just see he's in a spot where it's like I'm buried.
Yeah, this is it. Like,
Oh, let me get
Not
some
a lot of
earth for you.
negotiating room here.
I can mold earth the dirt off of his face so he's not a little more comfortable.
Under the full moon of the hunter and
Luna's
the
like just
fleeing prey star, a scarred child shall be born to the sharp of ear and father of crimson tears. He kind of looks at you and he's like, you want me to keep going?
Yes.
Wait. What is a Prey Star?
In the wake of his blood, all shall be revealed,
My
and the
blood.
way open to all that heed the call.
I am going to die if I go to that
Yeah.
fight.
By the way, Mr. Smith at this point is just looking at you, be like, "Uh huh."
In order to save them, I would have to die. I do not know that I'm willing to do that. I like they're my people, but you know,
Child
if,
both of destruction and the path. Without him, woe to those of the tribe of the bloodied hand. And that's it.
hold on. Oh nope. I'm actually gonna start making my way back into the cave.
Oh, okay. So immediately,
So wait a minute.
he missed.
Can I
Mr.
grapple?
Smith is taken off guard. Make me a dexterity check, Theo.
$13.
Oh dear.
Loon, you had the jump. You have advantage.
I have
so
advantage. Oh,
yeah,
boy,
no one
you
was ready
guys-
for you that.
You guys are screwed.
So a dexterity check.
Can I want to roll an inspiration.
It's a nat 19.
Cat.
Oh, I'm,
You're gonna waste it.
I'm gonna burn one. I'm gonna
All
try it.
right.
My total dexterity check is a 23.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Nat 20.
14 plus 3 is a 17. Almost.
Yeah, so he gets up and starts moving, and if anything, you and Mr. Smith kind of half bump into each other a little bit. He's like, "Oh, gee, no, he's coming in,"
Oh, okay. Oh, what?
and then all of a sudden, yeah, there's another loon in the room, and you just and
that
you'll
fast?
see him, you'll see the other one who's still on his knees, just like, "Holy crap!"
Bro,
I am supposed to be the salvation of you by my own blood. I am the scarred child, and I will rip the bandages off. I'll throw the cloak off, rip the bandages off.
I also am the scarred child.
Would you get cannot like?
This
I'm
is
sorry,
really
I'm sorry,
confusing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is very frustrating for me. I have been searching for you people my whole life, and you intend to kill me.
Answer me.
Um, can you just have like? I feel like that scene in Scanners, you know.
I've never seen it. I don't know.
No, he looks back at you, Cal, and it's just there's a lot of questions being thrown out. What is the one you said, Callan? You said answer me,
Yes.
and then what was your question prior to that? Because I've been hearing all of Loon's questions.
Okay. The question
Sorry.
was
It's okay.
just about the prophecy. I think I was just listening to that, right?
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
just
No, he's coming, right?
oh yeah, that was the last one, and you were oh, you know.
Uh-huh.
What?
Okay, so he looks at you. He's like, what do you want me to answer? I'm not quite sure if you asked a question.
Yes. Well, since we're friends, then obviously you're friends with me and me. So
I'll be honest, I really have a weird like disconnect from him. I mean,
Breathe.
I don't know.
Loon,
You
breathe.
just seem much more trustworthy to me.
Loon, center yourself and breathe.
yes.
Next to
I-
you,
I was
Theo, by the
actually
way,
just-
Mr. Smith is like pulling out a knife and he's like, we're gonna have to kill both of these guys. You get that, right?
It feels just nodding. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. He's my dark side.
About to
Dark
get
side.
real.
What are we asking?
This prophecy. Why do you need me? Apart from the blood, what is it supposed to reveal? What is this Prey Star?
Down in the dirt, you know, you hear he's just like, all right, I honestly don't know the details. I just know the prophecy, and I know the weird women are the ones who get together and they're the ones who foretell.
The weird women.
Yeah, they do.
What is your chieftain's name?
Oh, mine? Uh,
How do you spell that?
Translated from giant.
Yeah, yep. Weird women, basically the shamans. Oh, okay. Technical difficulties.
Fun. Oh, so much tension. Strange prophecy finally revealed.
Sorry about that. Some horrible people decided just to walk past my house, and my dog went crazy.
Oh, no.
Good dog.
Yeah.
Good dog.
How unreasonable! They just walked on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What is your chieftain's name?
yeah.
What is your quest?
Hey, I get that one.
Uh,
Out of all the
basically,
references I picked,
as you ask that, he just like Funrook.
Fun Rook.
Fun
Funrook.
root. Any
And
other
how old is he?
questions, me?
I am fed up with these two.
So we kill him?
He kind of, you see him look at his friend above him, who's just like I feel like that's unnecessary, and he just, I knew you'd get me killed.
Oh yeah.
Loon.
You're a nice guy. I won't kill you right now.
Loon,
There's
can you convince them to follow you?
There's absolutely no way we can guarantee that they will not go back and just tell, and they will all rush this position, huh? My life is on the line here.
And just kind of with a half smile, the one on his knees, he's like, "Oh no, we totally would probably do that. That's the thing we do."
See, this one you have charmed is telling the truth, huh? The other one down here, I do not trust him with my life in any way.
Yeah, this guy's trustworthy.
You said your clan is dying, huh? Your clan is losing. You do
Well-
not want to join those orcs. They are filthy creatures. You know you are better than them, huh? Come with me.
Wait,
Be better. Join me. Make
Okay.
a clan. We start here.
There's a lot going on. Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh gosh. Disadvantage isn't awful. 8.
Inspiration.
Oh, that's great. Hey, you can do the re-roll with advantage thing, right?
Got to burn 2.
All right, I got it.
So it's already disadvantaged, so you would be putting it to a flat roll.
Flat roll, yes. 16.
You see, like, he kind of is just nodding, and he's
Oh.
just like,
I got to burn 2. Hold on. Where did
maybe.
the paper? Okay.
I mean, maybe there is something to that. And the other one on the ground, he's just laying there, and he's just like looking back and forth. He's like, "We're gonna kill all of you," and I'm telling them what you did here.
Then perhaps it is time to invite the rest of us in. Ghost, Sibold,
Just fill the hole in.
and gonna start shoveling, just kicking dirt over the other guy.
Well,
Uh,
I can just do it instantly.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Well, no.
as you
Leave the
kick
eyes
a-
open.
Hmm?
Leave the face open.
Oh, okay.
He's a little ways down and laying on his side.
I will.
So-
Oh shit, he's half covered, isn't he?
We're trying to figure this out while he's totally buried.
Yeah, he's just.
Wait. Dig the face out. Like let it.
Okay.
Yes, I
I'll
understand.
kill all of you. I'll tear you apart if you wouldn't have me tied up and mat buried. I'd kill
And-
every one of you. I'd eat your entrails.
I'm going to have a dart just at his throat right now. Just would you shut up for a moment?
Do your worst.
Okay. Doink. They gotta make his save now.
Nope. He just,
Nope.
do your worst.
I was getting very sick of that one.
Uh,
Yeah, he's the angry type.
what do you want to do, Linsensonome? I have another trick I might be able to help you out with.
I am tired
So,
of tricks.
Mr. Smith and Theo have now entered in, and looking over them, and it's like, well, you guys actually got some information. Did that kill him?
No, he is not dead. He is simply asleep. It will last for quite a while. We do not know how long. The other one over here, he is being cooperative, but only for so long, and I do not know if that will last forever. I'm irritated.
Mr.
This was
Smith
my-
is just going to push with his boot some of the dirt over his face.
Would you not knock the foot out of the way and clean the dirt out? I am not
We're
done
not
with it.
gonna-
Maybe Mr. Smith and I should take him out and let him go far from here so that while he's unconscious, he won't know where we're at.
I suppose that is a good enough choice. He does not know where we are to begin with.
It's part of why I knocked him out in case they got away. But yeah, we could totally take him out a couple hours and then just let them loose. They wouldn't even know where they got jumped.
I do not know what to do here. This is almost too much.
How long will he be out, Loon?
We do not know. It was a brand new potion. We went for longevity over quick acting, so it should last for a while. But who knows how long a while is?
Kind of look at Mr. Smith and kind of nod and hop down the
Hello,
hole.
will you
and
unbury him
start-
real quick?
Yes. All right.
And
He's
just floop.
Theo, hop down.
Drag him out of the hole.
Yep. Lever him out and
Yeah, they'll drag
Yeah.
the first guy out, and the other one's just it's like, oh, good, we're not gonna die. That's I knew it was gonna work out.
Your friend, he has decided not to join me, but you still have that choice, eh?
Yeah, no, it sounds like it could be a good thing. I mean,
Understand, if you stand up and attack us as soon as this is all worn off, your life is at forfeit.
I gotta be like, it kind of keeps looking at you, Callan. Kind of keeps going back to you. He's like,
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I have no idea how I'm gonna feel, and you guys keep talking about charmed and magic and stuff, so I don't know if I'm gonna try to kill you later. It could
wow.
happen.
Perhaps.
I've done it a lot.
perhaps Loon, he may want to even just letting him loose and if he gets back to Chieftain and lets him know what's going on, that may stir up the hornet's nest and you may find that you've got some supporters out there just by the news getting back that you're alive. However, the efforts to find you will redouble.
I understand.
And potentially if he does stick with you, then you get someone on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, there are like some like you find the the one who kind of deals exclusively with
I don't
Farouk.
speak giant, so
No, he's still just talking in orca or giant.
and I'll be
and
trying to
Talking about
translate.
if you get the weird woman who goes to Farouk, I'll be honest, she might actually be helpful because she's been one of the ones who wanted to like capture you alive because you're needed. Farouk, I think, just wants you taken care of because he actually has a legitimate son now, and he was the one who ordered you guys to be killed originally and killed your. I guess if you are who you are, and he kind of keeps looking back between both of you and just like, he's the
Hello,
one who had you
for the
mobbed.
sake of ease, would you mind dropping the whole? You are not me. Is this
Okay.
going to mess things up?
No.
Okay.
So what would how could
Doesn't change back.
how could we as I change back?
Oh yeah.
All right, so let me run this by you. What would be the best help this guy? What's your name? I don't know if I ever asked your name.
Oh no, you didn't. It's all right. Loza.
Loza. Linsensonome, what is the best possible help that Loza could probably give us right now. Because here's the thing, I could give him a very compelling suggestion to do exactly that.
At this point, the best
Maybe
thing we
Loza could suggest the best way that he could help.
Oh yeah, Loza, what do you think?
He just kind of, man, I mean, I guess technically I could go back to the tribe, tell Windcaller that I found, and he kind of now he's like found you. She might try to set up something with you privately.
Okay.
gentlemen,
I mean, keeping all things going.
Well, what do you think?
do you understand how this spell works? Is he going to continue to be nice when it's all done?
It doesn't last all day. So about
At this point, you're like half hour probably at this point,
oh, for the charm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loza, I do not know that there is anything that I can guarantee you for helping me in this, but I do feel that right now this is where my calling lies because there are too many deaths happening because of this stupid prophecy. Kalun, Siebold, I do not know that I can go back with a clear conscience knowing that this is going on over here. These needless deaths. This fight for what? For me? It seems stupid.
Uh,
I am inflamed. This is infuriating to me. This is not peace. This is not kindness. This is war. Over what? Some soothsayer? A couple of women in a tent who are getting high?
I hear you, friend, and I would expect nothing less from the peacemaker than to seek peace. What do you need?
I need this man. I need him alive. I need him to trust me, to work with me, to help me out, to get this as best as I can. Loza, I need your help. I cannot guarantee safety. I cannot guarantee anything particularly good out of this. I can imagine there's still going to be a lot of bloodshed, but at the end of it, I can promise a stronger clan, and you will not have to join those orcs.
Callan's gonna dismiss the charm person.
Oh. Okay. Roll me, Loon. Roll me another persuasion.
No advantage, just persuasion. Okay.
Yeah, but there's a lot of mixed things going on,
Yeah.
especially now that he's allowed to feel his true feels.
So that's 13 total.
13.
Inspiration.
Yeah, you know what? I got a couple left. I'll roll advantage on that.
Okay.
14. That wasn't worth it.
Maybe
it was worth it. Who knows?
He kind of like, you can see that he has a lot of conflicting kind of emotions and thoughts, and
at this point, I'll be just kind of kneeling in front of him, just like trying to keep his gaze away from everybody else in the room.
all right. You keep me alive. And he kind of nods towards the other one. You're going to have to kill Keg. I'm not going to make any.
Told me that.
I can't make any promises other than I'll tell the Windcaller first. What she does is up to her.
The ghost and I'll take care of the Keg. You don't have to worry about that.
I'm actually going to just use one of my inspirations right now, not
Yeah.
even for a roll.
Okay.
And
Oh boy.
just because I think it'd be funny. Just then, he's gonna walk in, Mr. Smith, and he's like, "All right, he's far away, and he probably will never come back. He's fine.
Oh no.
He's
Oh,
been,
he literally took him out. I was okay.
he should live a nice long life."
Uh, Mr. Smith, unfortunately, there's been a change of. Sybil, can you? I cannot. This.
This one here has agreed to help Loon, the chosen one, as long as we knock off Keg.
The one I let go, you want him dead now.
Yeah, the one you let go.
Was he awake?
I'll have to go find him, I guess. Yeah, he's dead. It's all right.
Well, I suppose I should have known better.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
Not sorry.
It ended up being what we needed anyway.
It's normally how it goes when you deal with well, no offense, but other than you, Goliath, normally no
Now-
offense. I mean, you're different, but the rest of them.
Mr. Smith, I am going to be releasing the bindings on this one. If he attacks you, I have told him that it is his life on his hands. But it seems that we have reached an agreement.
I
and-
think we could perhaps at a minimum blindfold him, or he can take a sleep and we can take him off a ways from this location as well.
What
There's no
deal are
need
you
to-
guys making?
We are agreeing to let you go on the.
That was
Mr.
Mr. Smith. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Sorry.
What deal are we making?
The deal- hey, mine is better than that.
You're darn right it is.
The deal that we are making here is that he will be allowed to leave. He will not attack us. He will be safe. He is going to go back and try and contact the wind caller, who seems to be an in sort of to this clan tribe. I want the killings to stop. I want this stupidity to end. I want peace. At the end of it, that is who I am. I want this peace. I want there to be no more war, no more needless deaths. And I am hoping that through him, I can get the wind caller to perhaps rally and get them to realize some of their idiocy as this uselessness. They can be strong without the need of this chieftain who seems to be leading them down the path of just evil.
Okay.
I can give you a rest. I can end a war. And I can finalize a part of my life all at once. You know the saying, killing two birds with one stone? I am killing three at once.
Yeah. Sooner than later on one of them, but let's be honest. Okay, so you trust this? All right, and he kind of like, if you're gonna do it, you need a neutral. You need, and he kind of goes over to his. He looks a lot mixed, kind of.
This is weird. Yeah, weird for him.
Going into his pack and pulls out, looks like some rough maps and stuff like that, and he just takes some of like the coal from the fire and just smudges and just draws an X, and he just shoves it into like the guy's furs and all that. If you're actually telling the truth, tell this wind caller to meet us there in 2 days. Otherwise, and tell her to come alone, because we will be setting traps 100%. And if anything's weird, everyone else dies there. And he kind of looks at you. He's like, "Is that fair?"
I would say I would hope we could refrain from the killing of them.
Pat Loon sends him on the shoulder. Just
Yes, this sounds fair. Yes. Yes.
You got to show them strength if you want them to respect you in any way, boy.
Does strength have to include violence?
And since you keep saying you want to avoid needless deaths, but you can't shy away from the needful ones. The rest of your people, the ones who will follow you to peace, need you, and they need you alive. Some people, there's going to be blood. There's going to be some of your blood.
Goodness, if only Master Adrenor could see me. My Uncle Adrenor could see me now. Yes, this sounds like a good plan. Yes, yeah.
He's going to take his knife and just bash him on the back of the head, adding another welt to that.
You know I have these darts.
That's not fun.
All right. Well, at the very least, he was complaining about cutting off circulation. I'm going to undo his ties.
Okay.
And just check to make sure everything's okay.
More
As
or
I
less,
do. Yeah.
Yep. And more, and he just he's watching you and shaking his head just a little bit, and he's just like, I'll take him out a ways and I'll drop him off.
Let me come with you.
And he puts
no.
he's like, take your time.
Thank you.
Drags him back out.
I'm kind of
walking
watching.
back.
For as old as that man is, my God, he is good. Like even on the drugs, like holy crap.
Clean living. Oh, wait.
And in kind of the tense of the moment, you just see a bit of a brevity, a little lightness across my face.
Come on, get pumped,
Get pumped. I can't do that. I can't do the Schwarzenegger.
Boone, we can maybe accompany you to this meeting in a couple days, but I've got another place to go, and I think Callan's got another spot to go as well.
Yeah. Hey, I think I can cover you at the scale bound so we can keep drawing your pay for you if you need me to.
Oh,
I do not care about the pay.
Theo will
Okay.
dig out the $300 worth of platinum. That would be his share. You need to bury this or whatever. You might need it.
Say that again. I hit the wrong button because my dog started to bark at the wind.
Theo's going to dig out the 300 gold pieces worth of platinum. That would be
The 30 platinum.
his cut of that last job, and hand it to Loon and just bury it. You might need it.
I will. Yes, thank you. I'm not usually worried about.
It's not just going to be you from now on, Loon. It's going to be you and your people.
Well, yes. This is odd. This is very odd for me. I was growing quite comfortable with you all, but things have gotten very weird very quickly.
When he says that, I'm just going to look at Kellen and nod and agree.
Yeah, I have something for you too. Here, and I'll pull out the dagger that's acid damaged from when we fought the gelatinous cube.
Apex dagger.
Here, to remember us by.
Well, I will put it with the. Yeah, I guess I'm going to need. And have you guys seen a bandage box around here? I'm a little like where I kept
Boone.
the old knives, like I stashed it in my shoulder and I ripped them off, and I kind of don't.
This is your signature, and this is what's you're in with the wind talker lady.
It just feels
maybe.
It's odd to have the wind against it. Huh? It's like Scott, you're gone.
You do have a coat or a mantled coat that you also wear that you could easily.
Yeah.
Oh, you get the bare chest underneath.
Yeah, yeah.
Giant Goliath chest.
I suppose with a new goal comes a new person, huh? This is terrifying. What have I done?
Remember what the maiden said.
What did the maiden say? What did the maiden say? What did?
You'll be all right.
We'll be all right. We will be all right. It will. Everything will be okay. And we have the earrings. Yes, they don't work super long range.
And on that note, you need to give me back the
Right.
Let's
Do
trade.
Oh.
do the transfer.
I was hoping.
Yep. Do
Yeah,
the
yeah.
transfer. Yep.
Yes, I feel like this is a special moment. So, Loon, can you hand me the small ball bearing and let me try again?
What does this hurt? I hand it back and who needs a
Yep.
dagger when I have this little piece of thing to remember you by?
So I want to take the ball bearing from Loon Sensinome and make a big show of. This is the moment. It's gonna restore back to its original form. And does anything happen? Okay. I'm silent imaging a magic effect on it. Does anything happen?
Making it look bigger.
Oh, you could actually do that. You could use silent image to make it look like a big.
And then just kind of scrunch it down and hand it to him. Anytime you want to just think about it hard enough and
Yeah.
Think about
Okay.
happy
I
thoughts.
guess not. Here you go.
Well, it was a shot there. It still does most of its job. I gotta pocket it again, and goodness, I don't know where to go from here. Huh? It's very strange. Sealbud, you know you have the madam behind you. She did warn me, not really straightforward about that stuff, but she did not say it was good. She said that was that you were able to make an evil choice you were able to make on your own, or something along that line. She did not speak fondly of that as that stuff.
it's not evil per se, it's its own thing.
Yes.
Yes, there are choices to be made, just as you'll have choices, Loon. And I'll treasure this too. The
Perhaps.
hold up the disc or that
the
square
buckle.
metal and yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen her too. I was not losing my mind. I will keep this and I'll treasure this and I'll remember that moment too, Loon.
Galun, I think it's time for you to meet some more of your family. I think Meredith would be very pleased to meet you. You two are two souls very far apart. He was a mischief maker. He got me in trouble several times. Also gave me one of the best nights of my life, if I remember correctly. Not in that way.
Okay. Yes.
See you, bud.
About
Gotcha.
at that
Out.
moment,
Theo just
Mr.
gonna
Smith
busy
comes
himself
walking back.
cuffing some dirt back into place.
Yeah. So I think on that note, as you guys are joking around a little bit, time will pass, and Mr. Smith will come back, and he'll kind of start to gather some of his stuff and kind of come up to you, and he's like, you ready?
Well, this is it, huh? Yes, I do believe I am ready. It's been a grand time, my friends. I hope to see you again very soon. Mr. Smith, we are going to be getting to know a lot more about each other in the next couple of days, huh?
I'm sure you'll tell me everything.
That's the spirit.
Callan will be checking in with you periodically if you need us. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we
Well,
can.
honestly, if you were both willing to stay, I would love to have the extra company because I know you better than I know him, but I know that it may not be feasible.
Seems like you have a daunting path in front of you. Just remember, it's not always wisdom to avoid folly at all costs.
I'm sure that one will come to me more as time goes on, but for right now, I do not know that I agree. But you seem to make good use of it, considering, yeah, you're a fool.
Well, what you're doing isn't exactly the safest thing I've ever seen anybody do either. So
No,
he's got something there.
Yeah, there are points to be made everywhere. Uh, I don't do this, but come here, and I'll kind of come forward and just wham the both of you in a big old hug.
Oh, dexterity save.
Yeah. Get out of there.
Constitution save.
Yeah. Get there. Uncle. No.
After you all break, and Mr. Smith will shake Callan your hand and Theo your hand, and he'll just then kind of give you both just a nod, and then he'll start walking.
All right. Just one final bow to each of them, and safe travels, my friends. Stay in touch.
Be safe, Loon.
And I'll follow him out. I'm getting choked up.
And the camera pans back as the once one party, now two, separately goes its own ways. We're gonna stop there. So if the place we are leaving this episode, you'll notice it's a little different. Adam, would you like to kind of take it away?
Yeah, so just as Loon's got his own things to take care of in life, I'm dealing with a few things in life as well right now, and as of right now, I am unable to fit Down with Dragons into my schedule and still have a functioning or well-functioning life. We've talked a bit about it, and this is supposed to be a game about fun, and it has been, and it really has been, and I truly have enjoyed my time here. But due to some unforeseen circumstances, I need a break for a short time. I will be gone. We've also talked about me coming back every now and then if I have time. So I'm not gone forever, hopefully. But yeah, let's Loon's taking a bit of a side quest here for a while, and while I take care of a few things for my family and myself.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that everything's going the way it is, and like you said, hopefully it is not forever. Either way, whenever you do have the time, obviously we'd love to have Loon back, and yeah, but you got to take care of you, and everyone here Down with Dragons is 100% in support of that, and just take care of you, man.
Yeah, stay safe and well.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I'll have one inspiration when I come back. I didn't use them
Yeah.
all.
Oh,
I mean, you're
I'll
saving
give
an
you
entire-
another one to bring with you. So
Yeah,
I have an
Um,
extra.
do not keep giving me those things.
So we will pick back up here, and it's been about 2 days maybe,
Okay.
and you are sitting by a fire with Mr. Smith across, eating, you're kind of reflecting,
Mhm.
and from in your pocket of your mantle, all of a sudden there's a light,
Yeah,
and
kind
you
of.
reach in,
Yep.
and that little ball bearing is a bright little beacon.
I did that. Light off.
It turns off.
I did not open this thing. What? Kind of look around, like trying to see.
And then
Oh, it gets big again. I
then
almost want to make a deck save for like, did I even hang on to that?
then miles and miles away,
Oh dear.
sitting by a fire as well, Callan and Theo. You're eating. Maybe you made dumplings again. I don't know. And as you're taking a bite, you hear a familiar voice. Hello, fool. Sorry I missed you and the others. Highport is well taken care of now. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Oh no.
That's where we're going to end.
Ah man.
Oh.
Oh,
That
boy.
was, I recognize that voice.
Yeah, it's definitely Diana's voice.
Diana's voice. Okay.
Oh, no.
That was a bit ominous.
What was that?
Ah.
Little ominous.
Yeah. Oh, no. She's just catching up. Sorry she missed you. So, anyway, thank you everyone for joining us here on Twitch on Monsters of Roll. Until next week, be sure to check us out on YouTube. The newest episode of Down with Dragons will be on there in the next 24 hours. Also, new episodes of Dungeon Patrol. Check that out. You can find us on Facebook, Discord. Reach out to us, and for any inspiration you want to give or what's in Kellen's mouth, because something came out today. We don't know what it does. Send that to downwithdragonsmailbag@gmail.com. And until next time, have a great week. Stay safe. Be good to each other. Have a good week.
Take
All
care.
right. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody.